facing a mountain of a man here in Jake Doyle. We'll get some insight in what we perhaps will see 24 hours away at Forbidden Door in that steel cage 12-man match.
Don Callis electing not to join us at the desk, thankfully, and that gives me an opportunity, Tony, to talk about the baddest headphones in the game. They just dropped. AEW, Swerve Strickland and Heavies have teamed up for an exclusive collab. Choose your side clip, Swerve Strickland AEW for the sickos. You can shop now. Shop AEW.com.
Adam Priest, like you said, Nigel, has been very, very successful, not necessarily winning matches, but showing fans what he's made of. I mean, look at this. He gets thrown off, and he comes right back. Priest
has shown great versatility and that he can wrestle many different styles, and here, just showing his strength. A dynamic competitor, giving up plenty of size and strength against Jake Doyle, a volcanic man.
Looking for a single leg, but Jake Doyle just blocked it and heaved Priest across the ring.
Doyle just erupting.
Jake Doyle and young Adam Priest have battled before. Adam Priest have picked up a win against Jake Doyle outside of AEW back in 2025.
Tony, it's feats of strength like that, to my mind, that could make Jake Doyle the X factor in that steel cage match tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Excalibur. Unsurpassed brute strength is what Jake Doyle has. And there's plenty of bad blood in that cage match between MJF and Mark Briscoe, Nigel.
This past week on Dynamite, we saw plenty of evidence of that bad blood, with Mark Briscoe hitting the J-Driller on the current AEW World Champion. One would have to think if he can do that inside the steel cage and win the match, he'll get that title opportunity.
Jake Doyle. That's Don Callis running his mouth as Adam Priest was looking for a trip. Doyle avoided it, but Priest found the drop kick. A second one.
They're trying to get the big man off his feet. Oh, he's going to hit the ropes. He's
body block.
Big body block. But can Adam Priest take down Jake Doyle? We'll find out. Stay with us on Collision.
Nigel, we witnessed Adam Priest just a few moments ago targeting that right arm of Jake Doyle. Jake Doyle, of course, shortly after his AEW debut, suffered a torn triceps, and that's something that he recovered insanely quickly from, but it's still,
oh, wow. Look at that. A vociferous weasel-like Don Callis getting his hooks in, his claws in, if you will, with the official's back turned.
Yeah, and then he comes over here to cover 1, 2, no, didn't get it. Comes over here and says, I hurt my hand. Well, then don't do it, you knucklehead. Gee whiz.
Hey, offering the official Rick Knox some glasses.
Don Callis has been just a blight on AEW.
You know,
he's successful, though.
On the other hand, gentlemen, this is something I've been thinking about since Wednesday.
Okay.
You know, we saw Daniel Garcia compete against Swerve Strickland Wednesday night, and as Garcia was making his entrance to the ring, he was outside the Rio Rancho Event Center here in Albuquerque, and there's a sign that said no outside food and beverage. And Garcia discarded his water bottle before making his entrance to the ring, which I think is a pure class move. I've been dwelling on it for 4 days.
I'm glad you finally got that out.
2, and
whoa!
Priest able to kick out.
Not like one of the Death Riders to play by the rules, certainly. Doyle, the mercenary, gritty, frightening one-man wrecking crew, has taken this match to Priest.
And Doyle just right now manhandling Adam Priest. Has not lost a match since an arm injury 4 months ago. Jake Doyle of the Don Callis family, Adam Priest trying to block that from Jake Doyle. Both men got hurt that time. Right arm of Jake Doyle, both arms of Adam Priest goes in. The Banderas over the top. Working on the arm once again. Pulling down the right arm of Jake Doyle.
Previously injured body part of Doyle coming into play here, and Priest clearly has it targeted.
Over the top, a flying DDT.
And the last thing that Jake Doyle, Don Callis, or MJF even want is Doyle to be going into that 12-man steel cage match tomorrow night at Forbidden Door with just one arm.
Absolutely, that's a great call, and that's what Adam Priest is working on here.
We've speculated how Doyle could be the difference maker in that match, Tony. I mean, his power, I think, is unmatched by Team Briscoe.
There's no doubt. There's nobody on Team Briscoe, as great as they are, that has the power of Jake Doyle. Priest.
Priest, he was trying to make his way to the ropes, and Doyle holding him in place, and a powerful elbow strike.
Stepping on the foot all the way down on the...
Nigel, that's got to be like driving a needle through your big toe.
Wow, man. Absolutely.
Experience, very painful. Look at that. Right now, Priest trying to escape. Again, focusing on the arm. There's
look at that. Got the arm bar on. Jake Doyle with both hands clenched.
Don Callis, a bit of frustration.
Full extension.
Full extension. Doyle in trouble.
This
Serious
could be
trouble
a huge
here.
upset.
Jake Doyle rotates over, and he will pick up Adam Priest. Or will he? Yes! Look at this!
Oh, if there was anything wrong with the tricep of Jake Doyle, it's certainly not anymore.
Not sure I concur with the way that Doyle is moving his right arm right now. Perhaps a little more guts there than intelligence. Forcing the powerbomb, even with an injured right arm. Doyle suffering the consequences.
Both men getting the mandatory 10 count. Got up to 4, and Jake Doyle is up. And he chases Adam Priest, who gets the feet up. Great job by the youngster from Alabama.
Priest just looking for one big win to really step up here in AEW.
It could be it. Again, Doyle hit the turnbuckle pad with that arm. Gut wrench pick up over the top.
A German suplex delivered by Adam Priest. Now a DDT. Doyle spiked again.
1, 2. No. But close.
So convinced that he had him beat. Priest started counting with his other hand.
And this would be a huge victory for Adam Priest on Forbidden Door Eve, the eyes of the world on All Elite Wrestling. This is Priest's opportunity to make a name for himself on a global scale.
The fans were calling, stay on him, Adam, and he attempted to, but you talking about
well, Priest is out on his feet.
Yes, sir.
Just
Dead
slumping
weight.
forward, yeah.
Oh,
Ripe for the proverbial picking. Fresh for the squeezing. Whatever you want to. Wait a second.
Priest lured him in.
2. Priest still has something left. No!
Not now.
Into the void. It's over.